What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Lady Dahlia, and you're now tuned in to Nolazine TV.
Describe your music using one word.
Unique.
Unique, you say?
Because it's different. It's unique. It's me. It's not. I don't feel like I sound like nobody else. And even though I have like maybe different looks and stuff, but I just feel like I don't sound like, I think I sound like myself, because even the other day I posted an old video of me from like maybe 6 years ago, and I still got that same, not really that same sound, but it's still, that's Lady Dahlia. You know, it's like I sound like myself. I just think I don't sound like somebody that's already in the game. And you know, I still have growth to do, but I think I'm very unique. Cause I think you'll never never know what to expect when I rap. Like, even if it's sexual, whatever, hood, whatever, you just never know. Like, it's just
sexual. I still watch your videos today.
Freaking you.
You're like freaking you.
I'm saying though, like,
you make more videos like that.
I am, you know.
They look like a porn at first. Now, like, I don't know what I want to do to, you know.
I have, you know, and that's what's crazy. And see, that's what's creazy, that sexual. And I'm not trying to say that. It doesn't. I've been having songs like that. I have a song besides Freaking You. I had All I Need, you know, and I'm in the bed, whatever. So I just feel like, you know, but I guess now it's more accepted. Maybe, because back then it wasn't really accepted, and I still switched it up, because one minute I be hood, one minute I be gangster, then now I'm gonna go, you know, like this. I always been versatile like that. So, but I think now is that's how they want us to look, like, period. They just want us to be sexual, and it's just crazy. It's crazy.
So, tell everybody where you're from.
So technically, I am from Atlanta, Georgia, but I've been in New Orleans. I'm not supposed to say I'm from New Orleans. Like, people be like, oh, she not from here, she not from here. But I've been in New Orleans for 10 years plus. So y'all tell me where I'm from. I'm just saying. I think
jumped off the porch at?
New Orleans.
Okay, well,
New Orleans. Uptown. New Orleans. Jackson and Willow.
From uptown. Okay. So when did you start making music?
I was 11 years old, actually, when I started making music. And I didn't say this on a few things, but I was actually in a boot camp. And I seen some girls rapping, and I'm like, man, I want to rap, you know. And then like right after that, I moved to New Orleans. Maybe like I was in Atlanta, and I used to be rapping at school and stuff, and on the bus and stuff with these dudes called like cartel boys. It's just so long time ago. Then when I moved to New Orleans, I guess it was the cartel was. It was crazy. So when I moved to New Orleans, like I used to be rapping at school. I went to Kennedy and shit, and Higgins, and like I used to be doing freestyle battles and stuff, and like it just
from downtown all the way to the West Bank.
All the way to the West. I started on the West Bank. Higgins put me out, so I had to go to Kennedy.
You had to go with
I had to go. Me.
Well, they had all the metal detectors.
All the metal detectors for real. So I went to Kennedy, and then I went by King's Fashion. I just started rapping in front of King Entertainment.
Shout out to King.
Shout out to Kingdom, yeah. They was like, all right. You know, and they just put me under their wing, and I was with King's Entertainment.
Okay. So do you have any projects coming out?
Yeah, I got my EP coming out pricey. I have like a few videos, Icy, that's gonna drop. Free Water shot that.
Shout out to Free Water.
Yeah, Jungle about to do my upcoming single for the summer, which is called Fat Fat. That bitch gonna be dope. Rob Akazi, my partner, shout out GMB. Yeah, he in that thing. So yeah, we gonna be doing some big things real quick. So yeah.
Okay.
And maybe a Cypher 10. I might do a Cypher 10. Like, if they want to see a Cypher 10, they need to hit me up and see if I should add boys or just should be an all-girl Cypher.
Okay. So what's the average day like for yourself?
I mean, work, right? And lately I've been on my freestyle kick. I just been, you know, listening to freestyles, constantly doing some freestyles. So every week I'm just tuned into what people are listening to, and I just been doing a lot of freestyle, just writing more, because I found myself losing it, like not really writing as much, only writing. I had to go to the studio. So I was like, nah, I need to get back into writing, because, you know, you can't go wrong without, you know, to keep doing, you got to keep doing it. So I had to start back to my roots.
Okay. I have a great question for you. So, are you in a relationship?
Yes, I'm in a relationship. His name is Don 90. I am the Don. Yeah, you did, you know.
You said that with great confidence.
Yeah, because you know he done died right now, you know, he done died. So yeah, I am in a relationship. We've been together for 5 years. Literally, like 5 years has really passed. That's crazy.
So, oh, but I know that he raps now. I just, you know, I did a little research. Are y'all gonna make one on a mixtape together?
We talked about, we have a lot of songs together. At first we was doing like a lot of little freestyle videos, but we have talked about that. A lot of people say that'd be interesting. The thing is, you know, we just, I guess I'm afraid of that people just, I guess, expect it, like, oh, is he gonna do it? I don't know. It's just, I think that people want to see it, but then they, I don't know. I wonder what they be biased of it, I guess. I would love to see though, but we might do it. I'm gonna talk to them about it.
Okay. So tell your fans something about you that you don't show on your social media.
Should I go personal, or should I go music? It's a lot of stuff about me people don't know. People don't know I love to cook. People don't know I'm a social worker. I'm a cool, like, you know, so a lot of people don't know a lot of things about me. So what else? I love to cook, basically, and that's something that I'm very passionate, and I do have. Set this hair and makeup. I got a lot of things.
You do it all.
I do it all, literally, and I know how to draw. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as far as being a female artist in New Orleans, do you feel like all y'all support one another?
No, but it can get better. I feel like we do enough, but we can do more. So that was the purpose of me doing Cyphers, to kind of keep everybody united and not be so like split up or whatever. But you know, at the end of the day, they got so many females right now that don't even matter. Like, you know, it's just, I guess you just gotta be creative and just do you, because they just got so many, you know. So it's like, it's our time. So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, girls from the city can't, they normally, everybody seems like they kind of cool at this point. So I don't know, I don't see no issues or nothing like that. And it's just, as long as you keep it in business, you should be alright. And you, even if you do personal, business is better, I guess, you know. So you ain't got no feelings involved and you ain't got no issues, you know, because it's business at the end of the day.
So do you feel like you have to move out your city, like once your music career reach a certain milestone? Are you ready to answer that one?
Yeah, yeah, because it's not gonna happen in New Orleans, and I, you know, and I'm not from here, but I still see that it's not gonna happen. I'm sorry to say it, and it's sad to say. It should be bigger platforms and more platforms, and you shouldn't have to leave to get noticed. You shouldn't have to do that. I feel like that's kind of messed up, that we have to go somewhere else and then get shine and then, you know, get accepted by the city, you know. At least I can get accepted by more than one city. Atlanta still holds me down sometimes.
Yeah, but I see you on like magazine cover.
Yeah, I do have that. That was a great experience for us. I went and got the, you know, the photo shoot done, everything done. It was a good experience to have that many questions and just have a magazine cover that's about you, only about you. You know what I'm saying? So that was kind of like dope to do. A lot of stuff starting to be dope to do, like I guess the new things that coming up, doing features, doing freestyles, and all that, like, you know, it's starting to be like really dope to have, like, to be an artist. I want to do more. I do want to travel more, and that's definitely gonna happen. So more things to come, big things.
Okay. So are you signed to anyone?
Right now, Musical Geniuses, Black and Mild. You know, I've been with him for like 10 years, basically, to be honest. A lot of people don't really know that, but kind of been with them for a long very time. So, you know, we working over here. That's, you know, that's all we gonna see what happens in the future. We working though.
Okay. So what's your advice to a young female that's trying to follow on like in your footsteps?
Be ready to grind hard. Be ready to invest in yourself, you know, because that's the new thing. Be ready to definitely invest in yourself. That'll get you farther than sitting here waiting around, you know, whatever. If you don't have, you know, because a lot of time we don't have the following, and you definitely have to put some money in to get where you need to get at. So the biggest thing is just invest in yourself. That's all I can really say, because that's all I ever did so far, you know. And you know, it can get better, you know. That money got to get longer, you know. But at the end of the day, it works. You know, investing in yourself can put you way, you know, because everybody don't have a big clique. Everybody don't have a lot of people that's gonna, you know, put in or whatever. So, you know, you just got to do that groundwork and stay consistent. And that's another thing. Definitely stay consistent, because sometimes you can lose focus and
lose what you got going on.
Lose what you got going on, for real.
That's why Nolazine staying consistent.
I'm trying to tell you.
Sorry, growing up, who influenced you for us to start making music?
At that time when I first started rapping, I think the Hot Boys and stuff was out. I only really paid attention to a lot of male rappers. If I did listen to a female rapper, it was like Eve, and then like Nicki Minaj when she came out, and then of course Meek Mill's, he's my favorite rapper. When I really want to get into some music and really write, I'm gonna listen to Meek. Like, you know, he's just a very like inspirational rapper. He's just a great storyteller. Like, he's definitely my favorite rapper.
Tell the people, what do you enjoy most about the music industry? And also, what do you hate most about the music industry? I enjoy doing the music. I enjoy being in the studio. I love to record. I love to write songs. I love to be creative. I love that part. And I also love when I'm giving the music, people actually going and listening and loving it and, you know, rapping. And that's like the artist's greatest thing, you know, to have people reciting the words that they say. What I hate about it, I'm gonna say this: social media helped, but it hurted certain people who can't get that following. That's one thing I hate about it. Like, I feel like the support, and then it's just trying to get the material out is starting to be a circle at times. If you know, and that goes for you having to put yourself around the right people. And I guess stay consistent, like I said, but that's like the only down part. Just trying to get, and I don't know if it's just being in New Orleans is making it like that, you know, but that's the one thing I hate, just that lack of support, and just that how hard it is to get good music out to the public. You know what I'm saying? 3 years from now, where do you see your music career going?
I see me hopefully being platinum and global, not local, but yeah, I hope I'm prosperous somewhere. I hope to be, you know, killing somebody's charts, running it up. I hope to be doing that and selling some records for sure.
Okay. So what do you feel like is your best song that you have released so far? And I'm telling people why.
Dang.
You ready for that?
I don't know, because I got a lot of good I don't know, like I don't know. I'm trying to think what could have been my best. Savage actually was probably one of my dopest songs. And the reason why I say that, because it had its own feel. And then, you know what, I might really just go back to that. But I'm just saying, Savage was a real cool song. Like, that vibe was like on some Cali stuff. Like, it wasn't New Orleans at all. And it was different for me, because that was the first time I actually slowed myself down to rap. I normally rap buku fast. And it's like, that song, I was really like laid back and like low tempo, like just jazz, like it's a smoke song or something. Like that bitch was jazz. I think that was one of my dopest, cleverest songs. And Black made the beat, and he really executed that.
So, if you wasn't doing music, tell the people, what do you think you'll be doing?
Doing hair.
Oh, you already know.
Yeah, because I used to do it before music. It was crazy. One of the chicks that rap, 2 Block, I used to do her hair, and she had to remind me, like, you know, I used to do my hair when I was younger. I used to do her hair too.
I'm like, damn, you got older.
Right, me either. So, and I'm like, she was like, you used to do my hair, you know? I'm like, I did. I'm like, damn. Like, I used to only, I did. And I'm like, I can't even, like, she had to be like 15 or so. And I ain't gonna say how old I was, but still, she was about that age.
Has there ever been a time in your music career, when you just wanted to give up?
Yeah, a lot. It has been there. I don't want to say exactly when, but it's definitely, it's been there a lot. And it ain't even got really much to do with me not being able to do nothing. They got more to do like with people not liking me, people putting bad low out on me, just shit like that just really blew me and just made me be like, what the fuck did I do to make these people feel this type of way? And it kind of like, you know, because I'm spending my money, I'm investing in myself. Nobody not helping me like that. So for you to feel some type of way and try to like, you know, shit on my career, shit on me or whatever, or stop my shine, like that's kind of like fucked up, you know. I wouldn't wish that on nobody, because I know how hard it is to like get it and grind and get people to notice you. Like we all, like at the end of the day, we all in the same boat. If we can go around the corner and see each other, baby, we in the same boat, baby. You was tripping, ain't none of us on a billboard. So I just, so come on, man. Like I feel like we shouldn't be downplaying each other, you know, because we all in the same boat. I don't give a damn how many more followers, whatever, you know. We all kind of in the same boat. We trying to get there. We're trying to sell off. We ain't trying, you know, not fucking crash. Like, so what the fuck, you know? I don't know. They be tripping.
If you had one message to give your fans, tell the people, what would that be?
To just keep faith in me, keep supporting me. I really appreciate y'all. I love y'all for really, taking the time out to really listen and look me up, watch my videos. That takes dedication and I appreciate it from the heart. That's why I make sure most of my fans, y'all comment, whatever. I try to repost y'all, try to reply back, I try to follow back because it's all love, and without them, I wouldn't even be doing the things that I'm doing. So, I just appreciate y'all, for real.
Okay, and last but not least, tell everybody where to find you and also where to find your music.
I am Lady Dahlia. That's on everything. My music is every platform, iTunes, Apple Music, everything. It's everywhere. So Google it. It's there. Yeah, I am Lady Dahlia. I am Lady Dahlia. Dahlia. So y'all know how to say my name.
It took me years. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Nolazine TV, Lady.